Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be showing you how to apply the hard gel onto the tips or the acrylic tips that you're using. So right now, as you can see, I'm just filing using my sandpaper bit drill just to file the shine off not only my natural nail but also taking the shine off the tip and just buffing it out so that when I do apply the hard gel, the product sticks on a lot better when I cure and everything, and there's no lifting, so it lasts for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm just following through with that, doing that for all the nails, to then move on to then putting on the hard gel. So now I'm just using the same hard gel that I always use. I like to use the light pink just in case if I don't want to do any color. It still looks really natural. But I'm just taking my IBD brush and then I'm using the Sun UV lamp. I got it from Amazon. And then, like what I always do, starting with hard gel, you want to start at the base. And it's really important when doing hard gel. First, you want to build the layer to make the nail thick where it's not going to snap. And then, when you're doing the nail, before like even putting the hard gel on, putting on the acrylic, you want to find like the apex, like when you press on your natural nail, like where it turns white, that's where the pressure is in the middle where it can break. So when you put the tip on, you want to put the tip on wherever that is, that apex is for your natural nail. And then when you're applying hard gel, like if you're doing longer nails, obviously the apex is going to be further down to make that nail stronger. But if you're doing shorter nails, the apex is going to be further back, if that makes sense. So right now, I'm not really focusing on the apex just yet. I'm just trying to put product on the nail to build the nail and then curing it in between. I don't show that, but while I'm putting the hard gel on, I'm curing it in between. And yeah, so I'm building the nail so that the nail isn't too thick, but it's not too thin. It's just the perfect medium. So yeah, I'm just taking that and really building it. And there's a difference between, like, I personally think, like, going to the nail salon and just going to the nail salon and having someone do your nails versus someone actually that's professional at doing your nails. Because when someone's a professional at doing your nails, they build that apex so it's a nice curvature. Like you see what I'm doing to my pinky right now, how I'm building it and making sure that it's thick at the base, at the cuticle, not too thick, but just like thick enough where I can file it and make it still look natural. So like, see how I'm focusing it right there where that's like my apex. Even though it's a shorter nail, it's more towards the back of the cuticle. Now if I was doing longer nails, then my apex would be more towards the middle, closer to the front, just because it's a longer nail, and wherever that pressure is, I don't want the nail to snap, so that's why I have to build the apex like that. So basically, depending on the nail shape you choose and the length of the nail, that's where your apex is going to be, and the apex is just the middle, and you want to make sure that you really build that up. Remember, you want it thicker at the cuticle and in the middle, and then thin it out at the tip. And that's how you get your perfect nail. And that's the difference between just going to like a nail salon and just getting any type of nail versus a professional look of a nail. So yeah, I'm just going to be building the nail up and curing it in between, and it really doesn't matter how many times you have to put product on the nail, as long as you're getting as long as you're building it enough and it's to your liking, that's all that matters. And you can file the nail down. Like if you put too much product, that's fine. You can file it to your liking, but you just want to build a nail where it's thick enough where it's not gonna like snap so easily. Now, personally, I don't really like to do short nails, but in this video I just did, just for the sake of it, I didn't even keep these nails on like for a week. I just like a couple of days, and then I went canoeing afterwards, so I just like popped them off because I didn't want to like get hurt with them on, or, like damage them. But I mean, yeah, they're cute or whatever. After I got finished, I lost some footage, so you'll see at the end it's just kind of a mess, but I wasn't able to add like all of it, but it doesn't matter because in this video I'm just showing you how to apply the hard gel. But as you can see, as I'm applying it, like you can see like on some fingers the nail looks a little lumpy and bumpy, and that's because that's just the way that hard gel settles. Like it balances itself out a little bit, and that's just how it settles. But you can file that. Like once you fully cure the nail and the product like is really set and it's dry and cured, you can file it and get it to your liking. Like when I started filing these nails, like after I put the hard gel and stuff on, I think that's lost footage. I don't think that I have that footage in here, but when I like started to file the nail, maybe I'll do a separate video on how to like file the nail the right way, because I love filing. It's my favorite part to like shape the nail. But yeah, after I had put on all this product and everything, and like a little of the nails were a little lumpy and bumpy, I filed it, but I got it so smooth and it looked so nice. It was just, I was amazed. But you really want to just make sure that when you're building the product, that you're really just, like how I'm doing with this pinky finger, you're building the apex, making it thick at the cuticle, and then you're just thinning it out at the tip. And then you're curing in between. I'd say when you're curing in between time, I'd say like if you don't feel comfortable to move on to a new nail after you just finish one nail, maybe cure for like about like 30 to 60 seconds. Yeah, 30 to 60 seconds. And then you can take the hand out and then start putting the product on the next nail or whatever. But it's repetitive, so after you finish one hand, you can maybe go on to the next hand. But like in this video, I went from one hand and then I just like redid it. So I would move fast with all the nails and then put it in, cure, take it out, put more product on, and I did it as many times as I felt like I needed to until I got the nail to my liking and it was thick enough for me. And then now you can see I'm going on to the next nail and I'm doing that same process. And you see how like when I went in with the brush to get the product, I took like a big amount. That's what you want to do. Take a big amount and it'll all balance out on itself. But I did that with the thumb, and then you see I had enough product to go on to the next nail, so that like it makes me where I can move in like a faster pace, so that when I can cure all the nails at once and then go in with the second round of product to do it again, and the third round of product, you know, like as much as I need to get the nail thick to my liking, if you see what I mean. But I'm just gonna let you guys watch what I do here, and I try to do it in like a one word swift motion, if you like see what I'm doing. Yeah, like, and then even back up, you see what I'm doing. Like I'm just trying to do it in a swift motion while also building the apex for the nail. But just watch. I mean, if you're a beginner, it does take time. The first time you do it, it's not going to be perfect, but with practice, you can reach definitely perfection with doing this technique. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch and stay tuned. So now I'm basically at the end of the journey, finishing up the pinky nail. And right here after this clip, I didn't have any of the footage where I filed the nail, sadly, but I'll make sure to record that in the next video to show you how I filed the nail. And I also have a new video that should be coming out later this week of something cool that I just received in the mail. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching my video. Love you guys, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye!